Hi everyone. Your spirit team have been trying to reach you, and this is a reading about your current energies and what your spirit team needs you to know right now. So this is a sign that you're aware. You're definitely spiritually aware. Now what we'll do is we're going to take the possible energy that spirit wants you to be in or that you are in at the moment. We'll take possible challenges that you could be facing. Spirit here has got a message that they want to share with you. There's unexpected blessings that could come in for you that you're maybe not aware of just now because of the way you're feeling. And this is the outcome of advice at the end here. And we'll get some more spiritual oracle guidance at the end as well. Now, the possible energy at the moment is that you're feeling overwhelmed, or there's choices that need to be made, or that spirit is making you aware here that you do have choices and there's blessings out there that could be coming into your life. And what spirit is saying to you today is that they want you to listen really intuitively. They want you to listen to your intuition. What's your gut feeling telling you about your present situation? It could be people, it could be something you're working on, a way you're dealing with things, a way you're feeling about something. What's your intuition telling you? So take some time out, get yourself into the quiet, take a walk, have a walk by the beach, ground yourself, take a walk in nature, whatever it is for you. It could be a break from work as well. Take some time out on your own here to ground yourself and listen to what your gut feeling is telling you, because that's your higher self connecting in with you. And that's what's going to guide you towards the blessings or the opportunities that you could be taking up. It's never the end of a road. It's always the beginning of something new. Now, your possible challenges here is coming into the King energy. Now, what Spirit's saying here is they want you to think outside the box. They want you to get a bit creative. So if you're bored and fed up, this is a time to look at your situation and ask yourself, what are you passionate about? What would you like to learn? What industry would you like to be employed in? Is there a new skill you would like to learn so you can meet new people, joining new courses, anything like that? Starting up your own wee sideline, your own wee business. But this really is about thinking outside the box. If there's something you're passionate about and your intuition is going to guide you towards that, you need to ask yourself this question: what am I passionate about? Because this is going to bring you into a beautiful, emotionally stable place. Now, when we're happy and we're passionate about what we're doing in life, we can only attracting the best. So you're becoming the best version of yourself here. You're living your best possible life. And even when things are a bit choppy and there's, hurdles in life, if you're enjoying what you're doing, this is someone who makes very stable emotional decisions. You don't see it as a trauma or an upheaval. You're seeing it just quite simply as a problem that needs to be resolved. This could also be about you being around the right people at this time. If there's something that you want to start, you want to be around people that you can trust, people that love and care for you. So it could be friends, it could be lovers, it could be having a good boss, a good mentor in life, your family, whatever it may be. Because these are people that are going to support you with your dreams. They're not somebody who's going to quash them. So we don't want anybody putting you off whatever it is that you desire to do in your life. Now, the message Spirit has for you today is that they're saying here that you are stuck and you're settling. Now, we don't have to settle. You're holding on to something too tightly. Now, this could be any area of your life. It could be your relationships. It could be your career. It could be your finances or your environment. We tend to sit in jobs because we've been in for a while and they pay our bills. But that doesn't mean to say that you can't experience something new. And this can be a very vulnerable feeling. So if you feel you're just trudging through everyday life and there's nothing exciting going on and you're just going through the motions, this is time for you to release yourself from that. And it's time for you to get excited and get your mojo back. Now, this Queen of Wands is somebody who's very independent, who's very confident in what they do, and they trust and believe in their skills. And there's a newfound excitement being brought onto your life path. So remember, what are you excited about? It can be daunting to make yourself vulnerable. Sometimes our comfort zone can become a rut. So remember, we're here on this spiritual earth to experience lots of beautiful things. There's lots of things out there. So don't be holding yourself back here. Sometimes this can be money, and always remember money's energy. Maybe you're needing to spend a wee bit of that to make you happy and get passionate about. So you could be planning a holiday, or you could be, putting a deposit down on something, whether it be a new car, whatever it may be. So don't hold on to money too tightly, because, you could be treating yourself to something really, really special here that could get you excited. It could also be a new relationship that's coming in for some people. If you're looking for romance, you could be coming out of single life, and you could be starting here to get passionate about your life again, that side of your life, and you could meet somebody who's equally passionate about you. So when we're confident and we're excited about life, we draw in the right people and the right circumstances. So you could be an attractive prospect for a relationship, or if you're applying for a course, if you're excited about that, or a job, and that can shine through. Now, unexpected blessings that are going to come from this is clarity, right? Clarity. If you ground yourself and you listen to your intuition, it's going to become clear what it is that you need to be doing, what you need to be releasing yourself from, what's, you're just trudging through life. This really is about having it could be a conversation that's much needed with yourself in spirit or someone else in your life. This could be good news coming in or gathering information about the path that you want to go down. So researching loans, researching courses, looking for new jobs, getting on that job site or romantic, dating site. But you're ready now to weigh things up in a well-balanced way. So if you're over-challenged and you're feeling that you're juggling too much, you might want to delegate to give yourself some space. So there might be a conversation about that. It could be how you're dealing with your finances as well. You might want a financial plan, a clear way forward, so that you can, balance things out in your favour. So well-balanced decisions, weighing things up here, looking at your situation very carefully and having that conversation and being honest with yourself about it as you go forward. Now, your outcome or advice here, your advice here is that you've been going through a very, very challenging time. You've been persevering with something and it's feeling challenging and you're fed up with it. These are karmic lessons that you're learning. This is wisdom that you're gaining. And what Spirit's saying here is you're at the 9 and it's time to end this challenging cycle. You're wiser now than you've ever been. You've learned what's for you and what isn't. You've learned where your boundaries lie. It could be that. How things are affecting your self-esteem. If you're doing something that's working against you, you've got the wisdom behind you now. You know exactly what needs to be done. And that's what's going to help you. Reflecting on that is definitely going to help you go forward to make better, well-balanced choices. And what we've got here is Spirit's advice here is that you have to take time to stand back now. You have to rest. You have to pamper yourself and be good to yourself because you've been challenged here. This is time to take a step back and review your situation. It's time to problem solve and time to brainstorm. And it's time to move forward. Now, this could be health issues as well for some people, anything that you've been through. Don't beat yourself up about it. Take that step back. And like we said here, when you ground yourself and reflect on your situation, we're not going to dwell on it, we're just reflecting on it. You're able to connect in with your intuition. And that's the last thing you need to do before you can put an end, and you'll put an end to this challenging cycle here. So time to review your situation, definitely time to weigh it up. If you take a step back here, you're definitely going to get the clarity you need. And this really is about making yourself a wee bit vulnerable, coming out your comfort zone and getting passionate about life again. It's going to serve you really, really well. Really well. You're going to find that contentment and happiness, or at least you're going towards that. So what to do is listen to your intuition, look at your options very carefully here and dream big. You can have exactly what you want on your life's path. It depends on how you weigh things up, what your choices are and what your heart's desires are. So let's take a couple of these Spirit advice cards just to end this reading. Be honest with yourself and your partner. Now, it doesn't have to be a partner. It could be a work colleague. It might be a lover. It might be a partner. Whatever that means for you. It could be a boss. It could be a friend. It could be anybody. Authenticity, truth, communication and trust. And that's what's needed here to get the clarity you need to go forward. Things are balancing out. That's the only way you can balance things out. And it is about making well-balanced choices and how to go forward here. So be honest with yourself, communicate, trust your intuition, trust yourself on this, and trust Spirit to guide you forward. Your spirit guides are definitely guiding you forward here. Trust the journey. Faith, trust, surrender, and patience. So you've been drawn here for a reason. So you've got to trust your intuition in this. You've got to face up to what your situation is. It's really about getting more excited about life and doing something that brings your mojo back so that you can find happiness and joy in everyday life. It gives you a sense of purpose. So have faith in your intuition and surrender to your journey. Where you are is where you're meant to be. And when you face up to things and you're honest with yourself, it opens new doors. Okay, I hope this helps. If it does, please like, share and subscribe. Bye-bye.